Hello, everyone, and glad to have you here. I am going to talk about today how does live video help increase your following, help you to build your business, help you to grow and what you're building, and how can you do that, and how does it help you without making you feel inauthentic? And I have three proven tips for you. So, when we talk about live video, I'm still hearing there are so many people that are so very afraid to go live. And I really feel for those that haven't had the opportunity yet, or have had the opportunity but passed it by because of fear. Um, it's one of those things, fear we have to take in hand, and you may not ever lose that fear for that, but you can't let it stop you from building and growing in your business. Doing that helps people to be able to see who you are, and so it's one of those things that when people see you and hear you, it opens doors. It opens people's eyes, and they're wanting to hear what it is you have to say, especially if you're talking to them. So I have notes here, and but the main thing is we have to get over the fear of going live. Live video is, I don't know if it's still 80% of the market share, but it's up there. It's probably higher than 80% now. Most of the people that were not online are online now because of the situation we're walking through. So it's one of those things that you have to just take, like I said, take your fear in hand. I've heard rip the band-aid off and just go live. I've heard 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 and just do it. And so there's a lot of people out there that are encouraging and lifting those people that may have fear around going live. It's one of the best ways to really let people, get to know you. And that's one of the things that we really want to do. Um, so first of all, I have for my number one, when you're not going live, you're thinking about you. You're thinking about your fears. You're thinking about what people might say, which really doesn't matter because they're not paying your bills, if they're not, helping take care of the kids, if they're not, people that are in your circle, or that are in your home, that are your family members, whatever, and even family members can sometimes say things that are negative, but you have to shake that negative stuff off and go on and go live. Going live is continuing to grow, and those that don't jump on, soon are going to be left behind. And of course, you can probably still build without, going live on whatever venue, whatever platform you're on. But in the long run, if you really have a big dream and you're really thinking big about what it is that you truly want to accomplish, going live is going to be a big part of that. So, just you gotta just, and it does, like I said, the fear may not go away, but just being courageous, using courage. And courage doesn't mean that the fear goes away. Courage means that you just push it out of the way and you do what it is that you need to do. I can remember my first few times of speaking in front of people, and I can remember also when I first sang. I can remember the butterflies in my stomach, and you know, and And I remember the one time that I did when I first started, I joined this church and I was in the, in the choir, and I sang with three other people, so there were four of us. And when my turn came up, I opened my mouth and nothing came out. But, I did it anyway. And then I just continued to improve and continue to grow, because I had been singing long before that, but it was something about when I turned and looked out there at, all of the people in the church. It's something happened and my voice just would not open up and come out. I was singing like it was terrible. Anyway, but I learned I can't let anything like that stop me, because now I'm a lot better, and I used to be a lot better singer when I was a little younger. But as I've gotten older and I'm not using my singing voice, as well or as much, then if you don't use it, you lose it, is what I hear. So I'm working on that. I'm practicing that because I like singing, and I like singing a lot of contemporary Christian type music. So anyway, I'm way off track now. Let me come on back here, as my mentor would say, squirrel moment. Anyway, so you want to remember, it's not about you. It's about those people that you want to help. And if you want to help them, going live is truly going to give them a vision of you and what you're saying, and allows them to be able to learn to know, like, and trust you. And that's what you really want. So you want to be able to speak to them, to give them value, and then have them, and without any hidden agendas, and have them learn to know, like, and trust you. Some people won't, but the people that are for you will. And it's okay if I trip over my words. I get stuck sometimes. I'm like, what was I saying? It's gone, whatever. But that's just kind of the way it is. And of course, I started and forgot to introduce myself. So let me do that right quick. Let me just keep my paper down, because I got a fan on and my paper keep trying to, it's kind of trying to fly away. Anyway, my name is Cherie Woodard, and I help business builders and entrepreneurs to be able to come online, use social media to get prospects, leads, and sales in their business. And I do that in a variety of ways. I use attraction marketing, video marketing, branding, lead generation, amongst other things, other strategies, other tips. The strategies and tips that I use are updated, modern, and trending. They're cutting edge. And so that is how I help people to be able to do this. And, because coming online, a lot of people come online and they don't realize that there's a certain type of etiquette, there's a certain type of courtesy, there's a certain type of way to do things. And the people that are doing it, that's not, I don't think, in the best way, are the people that drop links. They come, they say, hey, happy birthday, join my company, buy my stuff, and it's just, it really puts me off and it really frustrates me. But that is what I do. I will also have a training that I use. I call it an eye-opening training. It's a training that I used when I first started in the organization that I'm in now, which is allowing me to be able to learn and grow and be able to learn the things that I didn't know, because I had no background in business or marketing. I was a registered nurse. And so this was totally, like a totally different realm. And, but I still get to help people. So, and that's what I did as a nurse. I helped and I took care of people. And so I still want to do that same thing, but I want to help the people that were like me, that are out there, maybe online now, or maybe trying to figure out how to come online, and what to do and how to be able to do it and do it well. And to do it, you know, it takes time. So I'm going off, I think, on another tangent. So let me get back to my notes now. So anyway, the information for the video that I started out with when I came into this company, which is a mentorship and I call it an educational company, will be on. I'll put information on the video when it's downloaded in the comment section. And I kind of took that and just kept going. I haven't looked back since. I'm really enjoying my journey. And, you know, there's so much to learn, but, you know, so was college. So was going to nursing school. It was still, you know, there's still stuff that I got to learn. There's still things that I need to, you know, incorporate into me as a person, as what I want to show other people, what I want them to see, what I want them to be able to hear and understand. And I want to be able to help by giving them that information without a hidden agenda. So anyway, all right, let's see. So remember that it's not about you, it's about those that you want to help. That's number one. So when you're not going live, then you're not helping those people that you truly want to help. When you, I mean, there's even micro lives out there now. So there's so many different ways and so many different platforms now, and they're continuing to grow. And you know, they're continuing to draw people and help them to get started in what it is that they've been wanting to do, which was maybe, you know, have a side gig, or maybe be able to better have more income coming in. I've learned so much about streams of income, and I definitely want to get up to where I'm at 6 streams of income. I think that that's great, or more. But you know, I'll start off the way I got to start off. I got to start off building my business first, and then branch out as I continue to grow my audience, grow my business, grow in what it is that I want to talk about and those people that I want to help. And like I said, I want to help those people like me who are business builders, who are out there building unsuccessfully using old school methods. And now there's just a different way, a different, better way for me is what I found. And I just want to share that. So, you know, you don't have to keep doing the stuff that you were doing. Okay, so um, remembering that it's not about you, it's about those you want to help. Number two, gotta be yourself. And you know, I've learned a lot as I've been in this organization now for a little while, and I can remember my first few videos, and they were not they were not pretty. It wasn't like I was really scared. I just had no idea how I sounded. I had I don't even know if I had a smile on my face on the first one. And when they were only probably a couple of minutes or 3 minutes long. Anyway, so just know that we all have to start somewhere, and it's so important to get started and just give it a shot, and then keep on growing, keep on learning, and keep on putting yourself out there. Show up, put yourself out there. Let you know, if people have nasty things to say, that's okay. If they're not paying your bills, if they're not, well, even if they're paying your bills, they shouldn't be saying anything nasty to you. It doesn't matter. In the long run, you can't let people make you afraid to do what it is that you need to do to build your business, to have your dreams come true. So let me get to, and then I have number three. A lot of people, I think that they need to memorize, and they would rather do a pre-recorded video. Now, those are still up there in the numbers, but nowhere near live video. People want to see you live. They want to hear you. They want to see you, but they don't really want to look at pre-recorded video. And I never really felt because it's like I could keep cutting it off every time I thought I made a mistake and what I said and that kind of stuff. I never even really attempted that, but I know people that have done that, and they've said they finally, you know, just gave in and just started doing it live, And it was just such a kick because, people know that this is real life and stuff happens in real life. I have a 19-year-old, oh, well, he's 20 now, and he'll, come in, and he's not, trying to say this so that he won't, if he happens to hear this or somebody happens to hear this and says this, says your mom was talking about you on live video, that he doesn't get irritated. But he just doesn't think sometimes, like we all do. Sometimes we just don't think. We're so busy, or we're so into what it is that we're doing, and we don't think. And so he'll come in the house bebopping and loud, and his music loud, and I'm like, I'm doing a live video, cut it out. And then he has both headphones in, so he can't hear me. I can't get up and leave because I don't want to do that. This is a live video. So anyway, there's always going to be stuff. There's real life happens, and that's okay. Like one day I was almost choking on a lozenge that kept slipping back and forth in my mouth. And I use them when my throat feels really dry, but I don't have time to keep sucking down water. So I've been using lozenges lately, and somehow it got loose and just kept getting back towards my throat. And finally, I was like, okay, I got to take this out because I'm gonna choke myself, and that won't be good. Anyway, choked while on live video. Nope, don't really want that. So, having notes is not a problem. And I'm sorry I'm going off on tangents. But having notes is not a problem. And having like my notes here, I've got like a couple of you can't really see it. I've got a couple of things on here. And I just, I write down the things that I want to make a point of. And I've been told by one of my mentors that in building a business, in the business world, in the industry that we're in, and remember, I'm in the business with you. I'm out here building mine just like you're building yours. And she said that the odd numbers is how people prefer. So I have like a lot of stuff that I've talked about before. And I have it like 1 through 5 or 1 through 4. But what she was saying is that for some reason it works better if it's an odd number. So 3 or 5 points or something like that. You don't want to give too many points because you don't want people to just kind of be going, you know, like you don't want them to get lost in what you're saying. So I'm trying to keep it to 3 to 5. And sometimes when I keep it to 5, I go long. And today I only have 3 and I'm still going long. So let me just go on and finish up. But basically, that is it. Those are the main things that I wanted you to hear, that I wanted you to be able to take advantage of, to listen and think about it. And if you're not going live yet, please do. There, my mentor, one of my mentors, Helen Martin, has she usually does a live challenge. The last one we did was 21 days, and I won out of the group of people. So she interviewed me, and it was really nice. I was really happy about it because she saw growth in me from the things that I was doing and how I was just going out there and going for it. Because she would give you what she wanted you to do, and then you just had to then fill in the gaps. So if she said, I want you to talk about today, um, what is one of your greatest fears, or what is one of the things that really impacted your life, or something like that, then okay, you got what you're supposed to talk about. Then you just have to think about, figure it out, and take, put some little bullet points down, and then talk about that to keep yourself on track. Because if I don't, I tend to talk too much. Okay, and which I'm doing now. Okay, so that is it. I'm not seeing questions or comments in the chat. Whether you're here with me live or catching this on the replay, you can definitely still drop your comments. I will get back to you as soon as I see them. And that is basically it. So I'm going to do two housekeeping things. Number one, keep your notifications on so you know when I'm going live. I have a 3-day course coming up. It starts early, so I'm not sure if I'm going to go live that day or if I'm going to try to go. Well, and there's no telling when we're done because it says a certain time, but we always end up going over. So I have to figure out how I'm going to do this on Friday. But just want to let you know that so that if you come Friday and it's noon and I'll be in class, but on virtual class. But I'm still trying to figure if I get up really early and you know those 3-day classes are awesome, but they're also tiring because it's a lot of information to receive, and but it's all worth it. I love it. So anyway, I will let you know. I'll think about what I'm going to do tomorrow. I have to take my niece, not my niece, my cousin to the hospital and have a procedure done. So I'll figure it out between there on what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. Tomorrow, I may be doing my live from the hospital. I'll just take some notes with me, and then depending on what's going on, if I can get back home in time to do it, I'll do it here. If not, I'll just do it on my phone wherever I am. So basically that is it for the day. So and so what did I say? I said notifications. And the other thing is, please remember that there are people out there that are suffering and struggling and going through a lot of stuff because of what we're walking through. So, for those of us who pray, please continue to pray for us and our world, and pray for those that have been, gone through a bunch of upset, stress, loss of family members, loss of, important things, and in the wake of Hurricane Ida. So just continue to lift them in prayer. Sorry, this lozenge is starting to slip and I don't want to spit it out. But anyway, that's it for today. So wherever you are in the world, no matter what time it is for you, whether it's morning, afternoon, evening, nighttime, sleepy time, always make it the best that you can make it. Always be the best that you can be. God bless. God keep. And I will see you again sometime tomorrow. I'm not sure what time exactly until I get to the hospital for where her procedures are being performed to see when they're going to do it. So my plan is to still go live tomorrow, hopefully at noon Central Standard Time. But if not, that's why keep your notifications on. You'll see me pop up. So I'm going to go on and get out of here. God bless. God keep. Take care and talk soon. Bye now.